Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Primal Rift faction event with some teams and just explaining how it goes, how it should go. I'll show the Pure Faction team, the Deathless, all that. And then we'll look at our Guild Wars team, run it through its paces, practice with it. I have two. I mean, we made them yesterday. I might tweak them today. Today's the real day where I'm going to make it. But we looked at it a little bit at the end of the last stream, just as a little bonus. We'll make the video today for the Guild Wars team after we practice with it a little bit. Make sure we don't want to make any changes or anything. The major thing for me is, like, am I going to use Elementalist or am I going to use Mechanist? I don't know. I might try it both ways and see which one seems better. Best we can do is run it through unrestricted PvP, which isn't perfect, but you know, we'll see which way loses first or most or wins the most or whatever. I don't know. But as I set up the stream, of course, we'll run a little epic trial. And grab my tribute. Ooh, I got this too. Gotta push L1 and then L. And collect. There we go. Alright, I should probably make sure I don't have any more of those, but it is what it is. Alright, Forest of Thorns. This is a bonus stream. You guys did awesome yesterday. Or actually, it was from Saturday. So we actually are going to stream Thursday because of yesterday. I guess if it's crazy today, we'll stream Saturday. Well, you got plenty of time for that, you know. We're streaming Thursday and Friday. Just letting you know, just being completely honest. Right. Okay. Autoplay. Alright, I'm gonna set up the stream. Won't be too bad, because, you know, it's just a faction event and a Guild Wars thing. Paste that in. Thumbnail will be... Where's my just generic thumbnail? I resaved it recently. It should be pretty near the top. Where's it at? There it is. Alright, it didn't take too long. Alright, for the playlist, Gems of War live stream, and Delve Guide. Show more. No. Tags will say Gems of War, Primal Rift, Gems of War, Guild Wars, Gems of War, Primal Rift, Pure, Gems of War, Guild Wars, Mech, Gems of War, Mech. I don't know. That's good enough. Just a few tags, just in case. Plus, I say it out loud, and it, like, you know, captions it, and then it's like, oh, what's the stream about? Let's look at the captions. Oh, now we can share it out based on those things. Oh, he's talking about Gems of War. He's talking about Gems of War Primal Rift. Oh, he's talking about Gems of War Guild Wars. Mech. It's good to just say out loud anyway while I'm doing those tags, probably. Hit a like, turn your ticket to the train, please. Tent poles, let's go. Hold up that tent. Hold up that TP. Gems of War. TP for my bunghole. Hold up that TP for my bunghole. Bunghole is a hole in a barrel. Do you know that? A bunghole is a hole in a barrel. That, you know, for, I don't know, I guess for the pour out the stuff, I don't know. Or for, maybe it's for the air thing. Whatever. Bunghole's a hole in a barrel. That's more than you knew beforehand. I'll have to explain it all the way, like I think I know what I'm talking about, because I really don't. Let's copy this and throw it up here. Should be done by the time that fight's over. And I think that's all I need. Alright, let's go to the chat. Why is it doing that again? There we go. Why is it doing that again? Go away, it's like doing ads. Leave me alone. Alright, live chat. We got McKee Raid and T-Birds. 7-day-a-week streams incoming? Maybe. Could be. Could be. Streaming Thursday and Friday. Could be. The only day I can't stream is Sunday. Mrs. Senny's off. We got plans. But I'll be streaming Monday. Could happen. I don't mind. As long as it makes sense, you know. But yeah, right now it's every available day is we're streaming through Friday at least. I don't know if I want to stream tomorrow for EverQuest. I know I hate saying like I said I was going to, and then but I will eventually. I don't know. I don't know if I want to tomorrow. I got an idea for a video and I really want to do it. I should probably stream. They don't care anyway, for real. I probably will just because I said I would. And I don't know. I know none of you guys care, but I have like a good, like something happened over the weekend that I want to talk about in a video, and I know it'll do good, and it's going to be a good video. And I'd rather do that than stream. Because I know the stream is just going to be a nothing burger, and I'd rather make the video. It's like something came up, something worth talking about. It should be good. Kind of want to do that instead. Then I said I would stream tomorrow, so I hate it. It's like a rock and a hard place on that one. I have a good video I can make. It would be me ranting and talking about stuff that everybody can relate to as far as on that game. And me suffering too a little bit, which some people like. Alright, let's get into this. We got Primal Rift. Let's do that first. Or actually, let me get my blankies off the screen. I don't like that. Let's take our blankie off. Take our blankies off. And all this crap. Some nice medals. Cool. Message. Okay, 5 days left on that. Offers. Green crystal for 150. I'm not allowed to buy anything right now. I'll buy purple crystals and too low on gold or gems. I need to do this, but it's whatever. That's not what we're doing right now. Let's get that. And yeah, Primal Rift. So we have already done Primal Rift for ranking the difficulty. It scored a 20. It scored a 20, which is kind of like right in the middle. It's not too hard. It's not too easy. Right in the middle. So it wouldn't be one of the first ones you'd want to do, but it definitely don't have to be one of the last ones you do. It's really not that bad, honestly. Probably should have scored it a little bit lower, like a little bit easier. Yeah. Got Primal Rift faction event. It's a really good thing to do, y'all. Like I know I'm trying to convince you every single week to do this. Just try it for a while. You don't have to believe me. Just keep track, just like we did last time. We kept track. I don't remember when it was, but it was a recent stream, a recent faction event. I think it was either last Tuesday or it was over the weekend. I can't remember exactly when it was, but in the last like 2 or 3 weeks, we did a stream where we wrote down how much gold we had before we started the faction event in the chat, and then we wrote down how much gold we had after we finished the faction event in the chat, and it was like almost 400,000 gold you get just from doing this event, and it took us 20 minutes. We kept track of how much time it took and how much gold we made, and it was 22 minutes or something for almost 400,000 gold to do this event right here. That's why you don't need to gold farm otherwise. If you just do the events that they give to you in the game, like the Vault event and the faction events and stuff, you should be fine on gold. You shouldn't have to go farm gold weirdly and explore or something. Then you get all these other rewards too. It's not just the gold. You're getting orbs and ingots and vault keys and diamonds and shards and, you know, souls. And then you're getting rewards from every room and every layer. There's a boss chest. So it's just like loot on top of loot on top of loot. It's so concentrated, so smart to be doing today. Like, no matter where you have Primal Rift at. If you're a beginner, obviously, maybe not. You know, if you're super duper in the beginning of the game and you're still doing City of Thieves 3 times a day and you haven't really started on other factions yet, then you might not do this today. But if you are anywhere near mid-game or end-game, you should do it. I don't care if you have it on 2500. I don't care if you've done Pure Faction 500 and Deathless 500. That doesn't exclude you. Doesn't mean like, I'm done forever. No, you still have to do the events. Doesn't matter. that's not something you can get done forever. You still have to do Primal Rift events, even if you have it maxed out on 2500, and you've already done Pure Faction 500 and Deathless 500. What that does mean, though, is you don't have to buy as far up in the shop. You already bought up to the weapon. You don't have to ever invest gold or treasure into this faction again. Your horde level's already up. Your quality's already up. So now you're going to profit. Now you're missing the part where you're profiting off of it being on 2500, quality all the way up, horde all the way up. Now it's time to profit and get that 400,000 gold for 20 minutes of work and no upfront cost. You're missing the part where you profit off of having it on 2500. Some people out there. I'm not. I do these. And that's why I never run out of gold. I always have like 25 million gold. So definitely do it. But yeah, there's definitely 3 different types of people that will be doing this event today. The most likely is you're going to do it for free. You don't need to buy anything here. You've already got the weapon. You already have your horde level up, your quality up, so you don't have to do anything here. You just play. You just do all the rooms, then go to the next one. Do all the rooms, go to the next one. Do all the rooms, go to the next one. You only have to go to level 90, and you'll be done in 15 to 20 minutes, and you'll get at least 200,000 gold. Last time we did it, we got almost 400,000 though, so it's a nice big range. The least I've ever gotten was like 180,000 gold. The most I've ever gotten on a Tuesday was probably the time where we almost got 400,000. But somewhere in there, plus you get all these other rewards. So it's smart to be doing today. And you get 2 class experience. You can work on a class, getting a class to 100. Yeah. So don't even have to spend anything. Most likely. You know, sometimes when you're almost done, you just need a little bit more. You might have to spend 30 gems. And that's no big deal. 30 gems to finish the event is fine. It happens occasionally. Then you got the people out there who do not have the weapon yet, which you would want to buy up to the weapon today in this shop right here if you don't have this weapon. It's the best time to get it. It's the best value because you get all this other stuff too, and you can go further in the event and makes the event easier, and you get all the other rewards while you're getting this weapon and stuff like that. It's not a good weapon, but it doesn't matter. You want to get it anyway. You have to get it at some point. It's a weapon for Forest of Thorns. Get it now if you can afford it, and you'll never have to get the weapon again. And you'll have another weapon for Forest of Thorns, and you get all this other stuff too, and it makes the event easier because you have all this other stuff too. Gotta do it at some point in your life. You're gonna have to buy up to this weapon, Riftblade. So do it now if you can. Then you got people out there who maybe it's just all the stars align and they're trying to do their Pure Faction 500 today or their Deathless today. They are gonna have to buy all the way up to Tier 7. They would have had to have been planning this ahead of time. They're not just gonna decide to do it today all of a sudden. So you're saving up gems, your horde levels where you want it, your quality's on 10, all that stuff. You're like, I'm going to do Primal Rift next. So you buy up to Tier 7, and you have to buy it multiple times too, because you need a lot of turns to go from level 20 to level 500. But it's the best time to do it too. During a faction event, it's easier, and you get more rewards. It's better than just doing it on a random day down in the underworld, where you only have 3 turns. And you don't have all this extra, like, potions and stuff you get from buying up in the shop. So that's 3 different people. Most people are going to be in that first group where you're just doing it for free and getting a bunch of gold and loot and stuff for a little, just time, like a little bit of time and barely any, almost usually free upfront cost. But I'm going to go make some teams for that. We'll go down in the underworld because I don't want to waste my sigils in the event. I'm just going to show you teams down here. You would, of course, do it in the faction event, and you would do every fight. But I want to show you teams, so I don't want to waste my sigils while I show you teams, because I'm going to do the event, most likely, and I don't want to waste my sigils. Alright, let's make just regular teams first, just to get the event done. Oh, actually, here's the Pure Faction team. Why not? Pure Faction team right here. If you want to see that in action. But this is what I used, and it worked, and we scored it a 20. You know, 10's like easy, 30's like hard. It was in the middle, it's like a 20. So you got the green golem, explodes a gem. So most likely it's not going to die to skull damage, because it's going to keep the enemy team entangled with its spell, and when it does skull damage. Has 50% skull if they happen to not be entangled. It's very hard to kill, and then it gains 106 life. So you can explode a gem, which is a little bit of mana gen, plus board control. And then you're going to gain life. You're going to entangle a random enemy for every green gem destroyed. So it's just a pretty good tank. The only thing it's missing is gaining attack, but the thing it does instead is like reduce their attack to 0 by entangling them. So it's pretty good. Got Dark Forest Troll, who's just here as a mana generator. You only want to cast it when you have like a decent amount of green and brown, or a ton of green or a ton of brown on the board. But he could be your backup tank too. Let's say you lose your green golem somehow and you need a tank for a second. Well, he has 33% skull, so he could be your tank for a second if you need it. Outer Father is the star of the show here. Transform red gems to purple and yellow to skull. Summon a Trent or green golem. So you could just summon that green golem right back in. Or you could summon a Trent, which is actually pretty good. Like, some people try to get the Trent in on purpose. Like, that's how good it is. But I never needed to. I was fine. I think I did it deathless. I don't remember, but, you know. You could, that is a strategy, though. You could lose your green golem on purpose, or whatever's up there on purpose, and then summon a Trent, or try to summon a Trent in with the Outer Father. But make sure you have alignment with this one. Make sure when you turn red to purple, you get an extra turn. When you turn yellow to skulls, you get an extra turn. At least one or the other. Assassin Vine makes everything so much faster if you can get lucky. So, deals damage to an enemy, entangle and inflict bleed on them. They're already entangled, there's a 30% chance to kill them. And most likely they're going to already be entangled, because a lot of stuff on our team entangles. So just make sure you shoot this thing on something that's entangled, and you'll have a 30% chance to kill them. You'll be able to shoot this off quite a few times. You will definitely get an instant kill at least once through your run. I got once per fight almost, I feel. So it'll happen, should happen about once a fight. You'll at least get the instant kill once a fight. On average, you know, might happen 0 times and then twice in a fight, and then, yeah, but on average about once a fight. You'll get that. So pretty easy, pretty cool. You got a summon, you got a tank, you got a mana generator, you got an instant kill. That's everything you're looking for, almost, from pretty much everything we're usually looking for a pure faction team. So here it is. If you want to see it in action, go check out the Ranking the Difficulty of Primal Rift live stream that we did, like, had to be recently, this year sometime, 2026. Alright, so that's the hardest part. Let's go do some other stuff here, other teams. For high-level team, we have green and purple. Green and purple. So that means... okay, Essentia is blue and yellow. Mirage Queen is blue and red. So we cannot do either one of those. So I'd probably do Chrysantherax, triple Caffrou. 4 high-level players. But I'll make 2 more teams. I know, like, whenever I do this, you're probably like, oh my gosh, I don't have Chrysantherax, or oh my gosh, I don't have triple Caffrou. Just showing the high-level team, just saying, hey, if you have everything in the game, this is what you're gonna do. But I'll show 2 more. And this is what it would be. Chrysantherax, triple Caffrou. I'm not even going to run the fights, because we've already done Primal Rift before, and I'm sure you guys just want to see the Guild Wars stuff. I'm just going to show you the teams. There you go, high-level team for Primal Rift. Throw an Anu medal on this one. 2 Nishas and an Anu. The easiest couple of factions, T-Birds, I would say Amani Thrax, Deep Hive, All-Seeing Eye. Those are the 3 that come to mind. Some of the hardest ones are the Warrens, believe it or not, the Labyrinth, Laraza's Lair. Those are the harder ones. The easier ones, Amani Thrax, Deep Hive, All-Seeing Eye. Those are 3. So 3 and 3, there you go. 3 hardest, 3 easiest. You know, Amani Thrax has King Gobtruffle. Deep Hive has Queen Beatrix. All-Seeing Eye has every troop is good. It makes a good team. So, They're the 3 easiest. Not easiest, but 3 easy ones. I don't know if they're the easiest. We'll determine that eventually. I'm kind of ranking them right now still. Alright, let's make a mid-team like something else that's not this. We got green, we got purple. There's something up here that anybody could use, maybe. Purple and green, huh? You guys kind of already know what I like with purple and green. I like to use, like, Venoxia, Queen Beatrix, stuff like that. Just my style. You got Gobtruffle there, you got King Averon. There's Queen Beatrix, like, she's pretty good. Probably you got Shoggoth you could do. I like Shoggoth, but I would probably recommend Venoxia if you got it. If not, Shoggoth would be probably fine. And then, so those are our damage dealers. True damage. And then we need Leprechaun. Oops. Leprechaun's always good if you can use it. If you don't have a 50% start. The best thing. Even he's same colors as Venoxia, but doesn't matter because he's empowered. We're going to cast him one time. He's going to be on the bottom of the team. His color could be pink and it wouldn't matter, you know? And then our weapon, I usually do Essence of Evil or something like that. You could do Wand if you want. If I do Wand, though, I'd probably throw it in 3rd slot. Something like that. You could put it in 1st if you want. No big deal either way. Queen Beatrix is more likely to loop, so I put her ahead of Venoxia. And we shouldn't be getting hit too much, because we're planning on looping. Do Archer. Our banner would be green for sure. And, I mean, we have 3 troops that are purple. Could do purple. Green, purple, minus red. That looks good. So this is a team pretty much everybody should have, unless you're a low-level player. Queen Beatrix, Venoxia, Wanda Stars, Leprechaun. It's a goodie. True damage. And you get up fast. Got Archer with the Green Storm Fallen, which helps your loop. 50% starts your wand. Your wand can catch every other color other than green, blue, and purple. So it's fine being in 3rd slot. It's still catching red and brown and yellow and all that. So Leprechaun's blowing up the whole board. The wand will get all the mana from all the red and yellow and brown. It's fine there. Now a low-level team. You know, easy. It's just your Rowan team. It's your Rowan team. Or you could do like double Beatrix or something. Beatrix easy to get for low-level players. But you just bring over your City of Thieves team. It's that easy. You know, you're farming City of Thieves 3 times a day, every day. Go to that, copy it, and then paste it into this event. And it should be the exact same colors, or at least be able to use that team. So go to Rowan. There she is. Clockwork Sphinx. There she is. And then you use Golden Cog or Mountain Crusher, whatever you want to do. If you need more damage, use Golden Cog. If you don't need more damage, use Mountain Crusher or Essence of Evil or something. But I'll put up Golden Cog just in case. Be your tank. Do that. Explode the Leprechaun. A lot of the times that'll just get up Rowan. If not, then cast Clockwork Sphinx on green or blue. That'll get up Rowan and give her armor, make her hit harder. If you don't kill in one shot, you can cast the Golden Cog on Rowan, and then you will kill in one shot. Banner, I think it's pretty much the same as the second team. Green, purple, minus red. That is fine. We use red, yellow, purple, brown, blue, and green. We use every single color. So we have to minus one of the colors off a Golden Cog. We don't need Golden Cog as bad as the other troops, so it's fine. Don't ever be scared to minus a color, especially on your first troop that you don't need to cast, a ton anyway. Your first troop is still going to get all the yellow. It'll be fine. And I'd rather get up Clockwork Sphinx or Rowan than the Golden Cog on this team. So don't be afraid to minus colors sometimes, just to get so you can get +2 green and +1 purple. It's one thing eventually you'll learn is that it's always best to do a +2, +1, -1. Some people are scared for a while, like shaking in their boots and peeing their pants. But eventually you'll learn it's always a good idea. 99.9% of the time to use a +2, +1, minus banner. Even if you're minusing a color you use, who cares? So that's teams for everybody. We got a low-level team, a mid-team, and a high-level team. Let's show the death list, which can also double as another high-level team. If you don't like my mid and my low, you could use the death list team. Which is... Can we use High King Iron Gut here? Uh-oh. What is he? Blue, brown, and red, right? Or blue? I don't think we can. So this might be a weird one. I like High King Iron Gut for my death list. No. I saw you there, Yandy. Sorry. Got my key raid, T-Birds, Yandy. What's up, y'all? So we can't use High King Iron Gut. So when that happens... Normally I do... Okay. Huh. This is a weird one. What do I do for this? So we can't use Centurigon either, and that's what usually my backup plan is. Zolgoth Centurigon. We got green and purple. Strange. Let's double check. High King Iron Gut is brown, yellow, and blue. Which we don't have. Zolgoth is probably still here. But I don't know if he's going to be the best option now. And normally I'd use him with like Centurigon, which we don't have, because I think he's red and brown. He's not here. Let's see. Then I'd probably try to do like an infinite loop. Maybe Gobtruffle. But we won't have Forest Troll. This is a weird one. What do I usually do for this? I might go ahead and run this because it's different. Looking for a specific goblin here. Maybe she's not a goblin. What's that, Hold on a sec. What colors is that hag? Here she is. But why she gotta be the same exact colors? That's so stupid. Okay. Alright, so we got Gobtruffle. I guess, like... we could try, like, a purple loop instead. I feel like Gobtruffle's more of an infinite loop. Alright, let's go Leprechaun. Let's try this. If it don't work, then I'm thinking Void Dragon, like Doom Shovel, Purple Doom Shovel, Laraza. Be the next thing I would try. Leprechaun.
Hey, come here.
For weapon, probably Wand, because we want to try to loop. It sucks we don't have Forest Troll. Probably like that. Glass, Archer. Make sure we have the Green Storm on. Yep. Banner. Green, blue. Alright, let's run. I want to do it on 500, though. Copy. We're gonna have to run away just to, try it. I gotta. What did I do for purple green? Alright, dummy. Leave. 500. Alright, let's see if we can beat this Deathless. Got Wanda Stars, Gob Truffle, Leprechaun. Metals are fine. Actually, I might do Orpheus just to make sure we don't die from something stupid. Alright, let's do it. Gob Truffle's my, like, backup plan, you know? Like, you got High King Iron Gut, and then you got Zul'Goth Centurigon, and then you got Truffle Shuffle if none of that, if you can't use none of that. So, cast Gob Truffle, highest priority. You want to try to keep it on your turn. We don't have an extra turn, but guess what? The wand, green and brown are part of this first one. Still fine. Might take a while, but it'll work. You only have to do it once in your life, so... Okay, that's first fight down. Deathless 500 Primal Rift. I'll have to go look at our other ranking the difficulty. I feel like I'm forgetting a team that I would normally do for this. Make sure no extra turns. Okay, if not, do that. Even if there's another team, this is another option. Like Maelstrom Dagonath would be cool. If he's available. Mr. Walkovich, what up? In this situation, probably the wand. We're trying to loop as much as possible. Like, Leprechaun's only if we have nothing else going on. Okay, it didn't happen, but that's fine. For the extra turns. Oh boy. Stop it. Alright, we gotta get going here. Don't want to get hit too much. Take that yellow out of here. Okay. Still good. There we go. Legendary. See how it's my turn like 90% of the time here? It's a good way to do Deathless. Not the fastest way, but it's a safe way. The enemy never gets a turn, how are they gonna kill you? Alright, last fight. Let's get it. This is not the traditional Truffle Shuffle. The traditional one has Forest Troll on it instead of Leprechaun. Yeah, it has Forest Troll on it for sure. Yeah, instead of Leprechaun. Then you use Doomglaive instead of Wand. But it's a variation. You could sit here and do better. I'm like rushing it a little bit. You could look at the board every time in between casts and see if there's any extra turns of colors that we don't want on the board. Like right now, I could be like, okay, make sure there's nothing I can get rid of that's not green or brown. You don't necessarily want to take green extra turns because we want as much green up there as possible. But if it's a yellow or red or something like that, just to get rid of it so there's more green on the board. See that? We got to do damage, get an extra turn, and our next Gob Truffle's up instead of just taking the green. Keeping the loop going. You know, look at the board, make sure there's not like a purple extra turn or red one that you can get rid of. We could get rid of this brown just so we have more green up there. And since we don't have Gob Truffle up, we might as well. Here's the green. Which when you don't have Gob Truffle, it's fine to take the green extra turns. It's when you do have them that you don't do it. And then Wand. I haven't used Leprechaun once, man. It's like you might as well have 3 Gob Truffles. Get rid of this red. See, that's a perfect example of it. Get it out of here. Now there's more brown. Get this blue out of here. Now there's more green. But leave green. We want the board to be all green if possible, you know? And then brown's our next favorite color, because even though we don't... the wand uses brown, but Gob Truffle throws up green and brown, so we want the board to be as green and brown as possible. And as you can see, the board is pretty green and brown. Now that there's no Gob Truffle up, we're fine to take this. Because we want to get Gob Truffle up, and that's mana that he uses. Boom, he's up, we're still looping. He'll throw it back up there. Now they're both up. Throw it back up there. Throw it back up there. Now he's up again. He'll throw it back up there. Now we have this. Could take this first. Throw it back up there. Both up again. Bang. He's got one more enemy. Sana with the gifted, thank you so much with the Roxy. Pretty good aim. I haven't seen Roxy in a minute, but that don't mean nothing. Still like to see the gifted go to somebody cool like that. Let's get rid of this brown. Get this green. Okay, now we got to do this. This is our best chance of keeping the loop going. Didn't happen, but they're both up, so should be the end. Yep. Truffle Shuffle still works in 2026, and this isn't even the best version of it. Just did one of the hardest things in the game without losing a single troop. 14,000 gold. That was on 500. I'm just showing you the team on 50, so you got the team code. If I do anything else, it's not going to be on 500 next. Alright, so we're done with Primal Rift. You have everything you need to do the event today, however you're doing it. Let's go to the Guild Wars team. So we have the restriction of Mech. Upcoming restrictions, Mech. Can I set my defend yet? Hello. Okay, I can. I usually just do this because if nobody's there, I have a team already, you know, so... If the palace wasn't defended, I'd probably defend the palace, but it is. So I just do this one. My team's not even that good, but... You guys know the deal with the defend team, right? Just set a defend. It doesn't matter if your team is good or not. Like, don't worry about it. The best thing to do is just set it. Then, like, go from there. Obviously, you could improve it, make it better, try to... You know, ultimate goal is to have a really good defend, but... Let's start with just putting something in somewhere. Like, that's better than not putting in something somewhere. No matter what it is, just put something in. Because that, if you win, you'll get a morale bonus the next day. The more people that defended, the higher the morale bonus. So who cares if... As long as you win, who cares if your defend team wins or loses? It doesn't matter, does it? You won anyway. So who cares if every enemy beat your defend team every single time? If you guys still won, like, who cares? You'll still get the morale bonus. Now, of course, if you're in, like, the #1 guild or top 5 or something, you want to put more thought into your defend teams. But anything outside of, like, the top 10, just set something. That's the first step anyway. You can make it better and better and better if you want, but set something is the first step. So I don't, like, I'm not trying to, like, make a bad team, per se, but I'm not like, blowing smoke out of my ears trying to make a crazy team. Because even if you do, most likely you're still going to lose 9 out of 10 times, even if you make the best defend team ever. Offense always goes first. Defense is always at a disadvantage. Doesn't matter how good your team is. Unless you're in, like, a Takshaka region or the Palace or something. Just set something. Just set something. I just do Balder Onyx Giant with a blue weapon. I don't even remember what I do for the blue weapon. I think last time I did Jar of Eyes. I don't know how it did, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
They shall feel my fury.
So this will do like it has a summon. Let's get a blue storm. Our whole team's blue. Could put a Balder in first slot just to protect it a little bit. And then could do Titan just to 50% start. Or you could do Elementalist just to be annoying. I'll do Titan. Just if you're ever going to win on defense, it's because you get a really fast start. So 50% starting my entire team. Probably the way to go. But I don't want the brown storm because we're looking more for like blue or skulls. Banner. Got a whole blue team. We're looking to get up, I don't know, let's do green. If possible. There we go. Trident banner. So it is what it is. I'm just setting a team. I'm not going to blow smoke out of my ears. I'm not going to take forever. Even if I did, you could sit here for hours and like test a defend team and make it as best as you can, and you would still lose 9 out of 10 fights. Like, offense goes first. You're always at a disadvantage on defense. If you're in the lair or the palace, like, of course you just talk shotguns. But I'm in the Warriors Tower doing Giant, so no big deal. Boosts, I always just do them just because I don't even know what it does really. Like, honestly, I think this is kind of stupid. I don't even know what it does for real. I think it gives your Guardian more stats or something. Your Guardian Blessing just barely ever comes into play anyway. Like, I don't know. I just do it anyway. I have plenty of silver marks. So I'm ready to go on defense. Don't forget to do that. Do that today or tomorrow. Please set your defense. Don't worry about if your team sucks or not. It don't matter. Get a task done. Yeah. We need to have a stream where we open vault keys. If we ever get you know, like maybe, I don't know. If we have like a bonus stream next week, maybe. Open vault keys or something. I need to open them up. Alright, so that is that. What is the shiny? What's like the... What troop's getting shinied? Oops. How do I get there? I always forget. Dummy! L? Okay. Dracos is getting shiny? Okay. Well, that troop sucks. At least it'll be a little bit less sucky. Sometimes, like, the troop that gets shinied, it makes you want to kind of use it a little bit more. Like, you might consider it. Like, when King Mikhail got shinied, or a couple of other troops in Guild Wars, when they get shinied in the Guild Wars, like, you might want to use it because, especially if you buy the offer. But in this case, I would say no. Doesn't matter how shiny Dracos gets, it's still a turd. So you're not going to use it just because it's getting shinied here. What else can we look at? Anything else before we go test our team? We are in 35th. I don't think I did super well last time. I don't think I'm like Paragon or anything. Top 5, but... Oh, I got second. That's me right there. Gemma Jameson. Gemma. Old channel lore joke. Alright, let's go. The main event of the stream. Let's take our team that we think we're going to use to PvP unrestricted and see how many wins we can get. Start on 1 trophy, we'll move up to 3 trophy, and then we'll keep going until we lose type stuff, depending on how long I'm streaming. Mr. Noob Duty with a 20, let's go. We met our goal again. Shout out to Mr. Noob Duty. So we will be streaming Saturday now already. Nice. We're streaming through Saturday now. Shout out to Mr. Noob Duty and Sauna. See what y'all are saying real quick. We got Mr. Walkervich in the house. Roxy is here. Hell yeah, and you got gifted right after that. I'm an idiot. Mr. Walkervich says, I worked a strategy for soul farming involving Pharaoh, Ferris Ra, and Necromancy's trait of 1 soul every turn, and an end trait to increase souls per fight. Explorer level 1, about 450 a fight, souls. Hey man, whatever you gotta do, I know you need the souls, so I'm gonna work on that too, just for a video. So, but remember, I don't, you know, I'm not a big soul farming advocate. I'm against it, but I think just for a video, where, of course, in the beginning I'll say, I don't recommend this, and you should definitely do it other ways, but one of these days, I'm gonna make a video. Anita's here! Katsana, Anita, Mr. Noob Duty with the $20 Tuesday. It's a good Tuesday. It's better than Taco Tuesday. It's better than see you next Tuesday. I'll take the $20 Tuesday. Alright. So, I already made a team, so I'll just go get it. Pretty sure. This isn't necessarily what we're going to do. I think I'm going to use Tina and Ruby Weapon, but this was one of my ideas. So let's throw this one at it first. This one is, hey, I'm facing like a super hard team. I guess. We got Bork, Wanda Stars, Immortal Titaness, and Tink. This is our only damage dealer on this team, which I don't love. So this is my secondary team. But I have it pasted, so I'm just gonna try it first. Let's try Mechanist first. Let's look at this. We got Serendipity. We're not using a missile. What are we using as our weapon? Wanda Stars, which isn't none of those. Barrier at the start of battle. Is that gonna help us? Guess. It's either that or this. 3 magic. Sure. Gain magic. Dispel. Mech. Alright. Our banner is double purple yellow. Why do I got that on? It's weird. Could be probably yellow. Yellow brown. Yellow brown minus purple. Alright, let's see how it does. So Bork's supposed to get our team up super fast. Wand is here to, you know, loop a little bit, hopefully. Bless, curse. This is our only damage dealer, but he's also invulnerable. And then we have this for a summon, if we happen to need it. Plus he could give life and armor to the team if nothing else is going on. Electrostorm. I don't love Tink, but there really wasn't anything else. Alright, if we have the choice between the Wand and Bork, I think we go Wand, because it has a chance to loop. Didn't happen. Alright, now we got this, right? It will destroy 3 random columns, okay. It's our turn again. Got this. Go Wand again. This again. Go Wand again. Do this again. Wand again. Again. I don't know. It's my backup team, my secondary team. If my first team loses or something. Let's try it on 2 trophy now. Against Tina. That'd be sick, Tyrion. I bet you if I won the lottery, I'd probably still stream. But then I would say, please don't give me anything. If I won the lottery, I would still stream. I might not stream every day. I would still stream, though. But I'd tell you guys, please don't. I'd turn off, like, monetization all the way. If I won the lottery and was, like, rich, I would just turn it off. Let's see. Wasn't a great one, but we still got an extra turn. Get rid of this. We can get rid of this, I guess. We even get anything when we do extra turns with this team? Not really. Might go Elementalist. I'm not 100% that I'm gonna do Mech. Because if we go all in on Bork and just match a yellow or brown, it'll get up Bork pretty quick. It might not need to be 50% started. A harder fight. Dang, they hit me pretty hard with that Tina. Ouch. Just Tina left, though. All we need to do is win. Shouldn't have took skulls there. I could give myself life. Hey, still didn't lose the troop or nothing. We did take some heavy damage. Alright, 3 trophy. We're putting it through its paces. Just bought your 4th Mana Surge booster off Astral Spire. After all the magic and other things, I think these are really good. 83% chance to Mana Surge now. Yeah, I'm going to get those eventually for sure. I'm going to get all my magic. Then I'm going to get all my capstones. Then I'm going to get all my stars. And then I'll probably go after those Surge things next. And I'm gonna, if they're on the way and it's not like out of the way or anything, I'll get them on the way too. I think I already have like 1 or 2 of them. Alright, we want yellow or brown. Ooh. Taking some hits! They got Lord of Slaughter. They got a bunch of skulls with their dragons.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
This would be cool for Elementalists. Like, once you get going, like, I'd rather have Elementalists, because all these extra turns I'm getting. This would all be Elementalists going on. Oof. Quit hitting me. He's almost dead, though. Oh, no, don't kill him. No, no, no. Leave him alive. We have a summon for that, but I still don't want to have to use it if I don't have to. Oh! Alright, now's the time to bring in the reinforcements. Still fine. Still won.
This should be fun.
Alright, we got Maelstrom Dagonath here. Keep it the way it is. I don't even know what metals I'm using, though. I think 2 Orpheus and an Anu. That's not right. I should use 3 Orpheus because I'm using Mechanist. Okay, let's see. Get up Bork. But if I have the wand, go with that. Extra turns. Extra turn. Extra turns are doing nothing for me, but I wand it. He's right back up. Go. I guess they are. It is dispelling when I get extra turns. Right here. Boom! Get out of here, Submerge. We win again. I kind of want to. I gotta change the metal. One slight tweak. We do not need an Anu when we're 50% starting our whole team. I kind of want to keep going till I lose, but what if we never lose? Keep throwing 3 trophy at it. Bork! Bork him in the... Bork him in the... look at all that yellow. Hopefully it hits the red. No! Yellow extra turn. Woo! Already killing me here. Should we summon or should we cast Titanus? I think we gotta get it out there as soon as possible.
Fun.
Part of the team, we summon. What's this thing do? 74 damage to an enemy with 50% to deal triple damage, 15% self-destruct. I think I'll just leave it up there. I think I'll just leave it. We win again! We win again! We win again!
This should be fun.
Let's see what y'all are saying. Champ! What's up, Champ? Usually here for EQ, but happy to check out Gems of War. Yeah, it's a little bit cooler than it looks, you know? It's an RPG. It's not just a match 3. This is how I explain it to people, you know? You match the gems to get your mana. Just like you sit down to get your meditate. In EverQuest, you have to sit. Well, in this game, you have to match gems to get your mana. And then you cast spells once you fill up your mana. It's like a RPG. Match 3 RPG is what it's called. Tyrion says 2 of them are in the way. Blue and I forget which other. Blue and red good, says Mr. Walkervich. I skipped a couple of lesser capstones, but I have every magic for all 6 colors and the bonus gold off Jester board. Roxy says, Champ, don't start playing Gems of War, you'll become an addict. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Tyrion says the gold plus 20 start is a godsend. Gold farming is peak optimal and you're not even trying. Yeah, I don't even have to gold farm. That's me not even trying, because I don't need gold. But I'll get that eventually, and then I'll need gold even less. Jester board. Tyrion says the capstone is only decent in PvP. The other ability is plus 5% to agility troops, but the right side on the node starts every battle 20 of 100 gold. One long stream if I never lose, yeah. Cedric, you already start with 40 of 200. Prankster and Thievery. Turn 1 starts 50 plus gold. Leprechaun. Yeah, if stuff does stuff off of gold, that's really good. If you're using troops that boost up, like Skeleton Key and stuff like that. Yeah, nice job, Roxy. All the magic stats. Yeah, I don't need gold, but I'm gonna get it. Alright, we got Chrysantherax. I don't even think this is my best team, honestly, but I don't know. Let's go 5 more fights. Because I want to try the other team, too, and I don't want to be here for, like, 3 hours. I'll stream for, like, 2 hours, but I want to stream. I was trying to make it a shorter stream today, but you know, never has to be. I might have to do this one. Look at all the yellow and purple. Oh, and they still... Oh! Okay. That scatter, like, it doesn't hit hard, but it's hitting everybody, at least, and it's true. And he's invulnerable. And a big old yellow we don't need. Get it out of here, though. Especially since we're about to do this. Get a red. Ouch! Oops, I should have grabbed that green. Ouch! Uh-oh. Alright, let's bring them in. They got Chrysanthrax, though. Woo! We still win. We weren't even that close to dying, either. We did lose a troop, but we got Tinker Stinker Man for the summon. Alright, that's one fight. See if we can win 4 more in a row, and then we'll switch to the other team.
This should be fun.
I also want to try Elementalist with this team, though, too. I don't know. But let's do 4 more this way. See if it goes undefeated. Having 2 options isn't bad. I'm not going to be able to decide which one to do. Maybe Ruby Weapon Tina against, like, stuff you know you're going to win against, so you can win fast. Well, it's also true damage. Well, this is true damage, too, though.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Honk, honk. Honk if you're horny. Honk if you're horny. Honk if you're horny. You guys probably can't even hear the noise. I don't know if I have the sound turned up enough. What a 5-year-old joke. I'm 5.
Surge.
Honk if you're horny. Just say it every time. That'd be annoying. Win again! 3 more. We got this time. Guild Wars. Practice. Thank you, Jets. Some people are in, I get it. Some people are already put themselves in the situation where they have to gold farm or soul farm. I know. I get it. I just like try to teach people not to get themselves into that situation. And I feel like if you're in that situation, you either weren't watching or you weren't listening. But now you are, so you can fix it. It's cool. But we got to get you out of that hole. So I do get it. Got to get you out of that hole first. But doing tons of vault event would be a way to get yourself out of that hole. Doing your faction events would be a way to get yourself out of that hole. If you start playing the way that I recommend, like, it might not immediately fix everything, but over time you'll be better off than you ever were. Just takes a little bit of patience to do every faction event every Tuesday, do every weekend faction event, you know, play the vault event extra hard, throw an extra hour in the morning, an extra hour at night. If you happen to need to, if you're low on gold and low on souls, when there's a vault event, take advantage of that. Like, play extra. Okay. When there's a faction event, take advantage of it and play that too. Don't like make up an excuse not to play it. Big old purple we don't need. Cool. But it also gave us red. Honk honk. Pump your fist at the truck driver. Alright, what'd I say? 2 more after this? 2 more? I don't know. Oh, we got Troglin. We fought Chrysanth. We haven't fought Takshakas yet, but we fought Chrysanthrax. We fought Maelstrom Dagonath. We fought like a Queen Beatrix team. I'd like to fight some Takshakas with this, because that might be hard. It's always hard. Got Arachnian Weaver, Queen Beatrix, Troggle in here. That's not a pushover. Honk honk.
Mana surge.
Honk honk. How many honks does it take to win? About 1, 2 honks too many, but it's okay. Still winning. Alright, one more. And then it's like, hey, we tried to lose. It didn't happen. We'll try it with Elementalist three times on 3 trophies. Yeah.
Mana surge.
Does it make a big difference or not?
Mana surge.
The only thing, it would be like the start of the fight. So if we use Elementalist, the start of the fight might be a little bit slower. That'd be the only difference, and then everything would get better after that because we'd be doing Elementalist business for the rest of the fight. But the very beginning of the fight, Mechanist is better because it starts everything 50% mana. Elementalist would not, but we'd just try to get a Bork as fast as possible, which should fill everything else, but we'll see. Sometimes a fast start is what you need in Guild Wars, so... I've just always used Elementalist like every Guild Wars, and I'm always in like 1st or 2nd in my guild, so... I've only lost maybe 3 times out of every single Guild Wars fights since it changed. But I like all these extra turns. I'd love to be having Elementalist right now. Look, bang, that'd be Elementalist. Elementalist.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Woo!
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Now we win again. We went undefeated with this team, so I will recommend it. Hold on. Copy. We'll do some more fights with that too, and I gotta make the video later. Paste. Okay, that's one team. I don't need this. I know what this is. So rename to Guild Wars 2. And let's paste because it's pretty similar. We're gonna take this and this off. Mech. And then Tina. And the Ruby Weapon. If you're facing all bot guilds, this would probably be the way to go. I don't know though, because you might want to do physical. Our banner's still good. I think I will still use the same banner. Class. I don't know, I still can't decide. Canister, Elementalist. Alright, I'm gonna try the other one a couple more times with, like 3 more times with Elementalist on. See if it makes a huge difference or not. Like if we happen to lose, and we haven't lost at all yet, that'll say something. Put Deluge on. Water, we want brown. It'll say something if we all of a sudden lose. We got Elementalist on. Fastest team are still 1 to 4 turns, depending on RNG starts. Mr. Noob Duty says I have the time, so I need to hyper-focus on completing things. I bought all the boosters for a few weeks for the Spire, had them all unlocked, capstone level 10 for each. Think I have half the Destra Spire. Nice, dude. Alright, so this, now it's like, we gotta get brown and yellow as soon as possible. Like, we were already kind of doing that anyway, but there we go. Alright, come on, Bork. Thank you. Wasn't too bad. Now we can do Elementalist. Right here, look. More Elementalist. Can only Elementalist them so much, but... I'll curse them, but I want to, like, I'll kill everything on their team first, and then I'll curse. We got this. Alright, now might be a good time. That didn't work? Thought that's how you do it. Maybe because he's invulnerable? Yep. Oh well. So how are we gonna damage him? Huh. No, kill their hero. Okay, now we could. Get up our dude. Really don't want to hit him with skulls because we'll just submerge again. Of course. An annoying Maelstrom Dagonath. Bullcrap. That is one good thing about Canist, I guess. Does it work on him, though? Seemed like it did. I did not want to do that. I pushed the wrong button. F! Keep hitting them with dumb shit. Alright, punk. Get out of here! I could have summoned in if I wanted to. Stupid Maelstrom Dagonath. Still won. Alright, Takshakas, here we go. See this team 2 more times. Here's Takshakas. Well, it's one Takshaka. Got a yellow storm, so I'm gonna take the brown. Hope a yellow falls. Nope. Here's our Bork. Bork it. No, I missed. No! Maelstrom Dorkanath again. Maelstrom Dorkanath. The sweaty wrestler of all sweaty wrestlers. Maelstrom Dorkanath. I could just sit here and do this for a while. If you want to be a dork, I'll be a dork too. I guess it wouldn't help against instant kill though. Alright, get out of here, Dorkanath. Alright, one more with this. I don't think it's made that, you know, I like the, you know, Dispel. Okay. If you're facing Maelstrom Dagonath, maybe use Mechanist. You know, you can switch back and forth between Elementalist and Mechanist. I think it works on him. I don't know why. I feel like it did. I'm not sure. He isn't vulnerable. And we worry about getting up Orc and nothing else. Orc gets up Wand. What you looking at, Wand? Isn't that what he says? I don't know. Really drunk on the golf cart. What you looking at, Wand? Come on. Elementalist in your face. It's a lot of yeller. Elementalist. 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 It's not working on anything except for the first and the last. It's okay. Oh, there we go. Got Diamantina as well. We win again. I don't know, man. So far, so good with this team. Let's try the other one. We'll run the other one through its paces. Okay, we'll start with the Mechanist. So the Immortal Titanus one didn't lose a single time. It did lose a troop like maybe 3 times, and then it just summoned it back in with Stinker Tinker Man. Alright, now we got Ruby Weapon and Tina instead of Titanus. We do this first because it does more like mana gen, I would say. Right? What? No, that was the one trophy got destroyed. Okay, true trophy. Maybe you have Immortal Titanus, but not Tina or Ruby Weapon. Because Immortal Titanus was just an immortal that you might just have, even as a low-level player. It's more of the low-level team. This is the high-level team, I guess. Bork! Thank you. Look for extra turns, you know, of course. Ruby Weapon. Then Tina. Get out of town. Hitchhike on out of here. Ride your electric scooter. Where's Papa Willie with a scooter? Alright, here's our first 3 trophy fight. Okay, Bork. Bork 'em. Ruby weapon.
Mana surge.
Tina. Bork 'em.
Mana surge.
So all three. Bang, bang, bang. This team seems to be winning faster. We had to cast Immortal Titanus like freaking 4 times. Ba 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 la 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 la. Yellow and brown, please. You suck. Okay, maybe we can get yellow from the sky. You got it, flaunt it. Shake your bork. Bork it! He went again pretty quickly as well. Okay, 3 trophy. Come on. Kicking butt. Kicking ass and chewing gum, and I'm all out of gum. Ruby a weapone. Ruby. Woo! Get out of here, you wieners. Nice wiener. Ha! It's a diss. You say, nice wiener. No, I'm just kidding. Never say that. Let's see. We need yellow and brown. Yellow and brown. We do not have any yellow. Oh, there it is. Roxy. Nice grill. You put it on the grill. Put a little mustard on it. A little chili. Some cheese. Pretty good. Never had a grilled one? Grilled with chili and cheese? Or just grilled with mustard and relish or something, bruh? Frozen on yellow. Oh my gosh. What a travesty. We got double Toxshocker Chrysanthrax here. Uh-oh! Ow! That hurt. Dang. Okay. Okay. They did not like me saying what I said. Oh boy. Yep. Alright, we lost with this one. I don't know, maybe use the other one. We'll try it with Elementalist. Ouch. Ouchie. That's what I get. That's what you get, boy. Oh, yeah. Hey, we lost, man. We lost. Okay. I'll have to mention that. Let's make a tweak. What can we do? Got all Orpheus on. Let's do, put on an Anu. And we will switch to Elementalist. And then if it loses again, then the other team's just better. I don't know. Maybe it got lucky and didn't get to face this team, but... Is it the same one again? Our first team didn't lose at all, and we played like 20 fights. Okay, this is Bazinium, Toxshaka, Chrysanthrax.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
I gotta play more careful now that I've lost. I ain't trying to lose again. Play it like Guild Wars, boy. Oh, of course it didn't hit the weapon. It's alright though. They're just prolonging their own demise. Okay, that worked, but it wasn't the same exact team we lost to. But we did tweak. We made slight tweak. Elementalist, Anu. Let's see this. This might be good. Got Leprechaun. Leprechaun might be a good team. Wiener, wiener, chicken diener. Look at this freakazoid of a team. We got Chrysanthrax, Leprechaun, Essentia. Can't say this isn't a good one. Alright, don't let them go. Don't let them go. Don't let them get going here. I'm only gonna do this if, like... I mean, now might be a good time, actually, because... 71 is higher than 3 of them. This would do 67. That would kill 2 of them, though. I think I'm gonna do this. We can target, then Tina will hit even harder. Well, let's do this first. It's Guild Wars, right? And we won that one. Got another Leprechaun. Brown bread. How now, brown cow? Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown and yeller. Come on. Here we go. Here's some yellow. Weird way to get it, but we got it. Got some brown here. We got a red extra turn, though. Need that. Got this. Got that. Perfect. We got Zulgoth CT. Nice. Get out of here. Oh, Tina's gonna do work, son. Bang. Alright, how many in a row would it take to erase that one loss? Now that we made the tweak. Well, we're frozen. That's not cool, because we got the red extra turn, of course. Of course. We could take it down and, well, either way. I suppose we'll just take it anyway. Could take it up so we get more mana. Because we could get yellow. If we take it this way, we could get yellow or brown or yellow. So let's just do it. Got the yellow. Yikes! They're going wild on me. We're not frozen. We are frozen on brown. Sick. Sick. Still a lot of mana, though.
Mana surge.
Okay, hit me with freaking Diamantina. Maelstrom Dagonath is not going to solo us, probably. Hopefully not. So we just need to kill everything else. Tina can hit him anyway. That's the cool thing about Tina over Titanus, is that Tina can hit Submerged. Okay. Got red, but we're frozen. Let's just do this. Do it again. Kill their hero. I just got Dorkanath. Alright, watch this. Get out of here, dork. Alright, that's one. What'd you say, like 10 in a row? Would that erase the one loss? Say that's one. Hasn't lost since we made the tweak, but we kind of just made the tweak, so we'll try to win 10 in a row. We got one right now. Brown and yellow, please. Okay, the blue, we could get brown up top, I guess. Yes! Yellow extra turn. How is there no extra turns on that board? Let's do that. I don't see anything, so we'll do this. It's just a Rowan team, for real. They're dead, that's one. Or is that one? That's two. Two. Buckle my shoe. Got Tesla. Brown bread, cockney, rhyming slang for dead. Yeah, it might be lower scores because of true damage. Unless you want to go out of your way to do physical somehow to try to get Paragon. You could try to sneak and do that. Be like Ratchet or... Guess Ratchet would be the only one, right? I don't know. Just try to go undefeated. Ouch! Damn, Tesla. He hits so hard. The beast. It's like Brock Lesnar. Probably should have tried to take her out with Tina. Get out of here, Brock. Go retire. Blockhead. Right, that was 3. And we got Gob Truffle. This might be a Goblin team. Nope, kinda. Why did it show... did it show Gob Truffle? I'm dumb. I thought it showed something. Alright, we got a brown extra turn, but we are frozen, so that's annoying. So let's just take yellow, or we could take brown, like, you know, so they don't get the extra turn. Yellow, we're not frozen now. Purple. Elementalist doing work. We'll do this. Got this yellow, but we got the green up top first. That way you can get them both. Now we do this. Look for those extra turns so you can do more Elementalist. Nope. And now they're dead. At least most of them. Alright, that was 5. 5 more. Let's see if we can win 10 in a row. That's at least 10 in a row. That's 5. Alright, another Gob Truffle, huh? This will be the 6th. Red extra turn. Yellow. Fork. Yellow extra turn. This counts as red, huh? Ruby weapon. Big ol' red. Ruby weapon. This is goblins, y'all. This is goblins. Okay, it's Norbert's Turnip, String Fiddler, Gob Truffle, Fundingus. That's like real deal goblin. Now it's nothing. They're dead goblins. Okay, it beat the goblin team. That's you know, one of the most dangerous teams you could see. Like, I would say Takshaka's #1. Like, I hate seeing Takshaka. That's the worst defensive team you could see is like just a bunch of Takshakas, like 3 or 2 or whatever Takshakas, right? It's the worst. Second worst is probably, I don't know, Maelstrom Dagonath maybe? Because if he gets going, he could loop an instant kill and loop an instant kill. He's probably second worst, Maelstrom Dagonath. As long as it's a competent Maelstrom Dagonath team. He's just thrown on there as randomly, then you've seen me beat that a million times already today, but if it's all about getting him up, and then, you know, it can be one of the scarier teams to see, Maelstrom Dagonath. #3 is probably, what? Either Goblins or Chrysanthrax. So Goblins are, like, top 5 worst to see, for sure. Like, I've lost to Goblins. Like, out of, like, the 3 losses I've taken ever in Guild Wars, I think Goblins got me, like, once. So they can just loop an extra turn, extra turn, extra turn, extra turn, extra turn. There's nothing you can do about it. If you get unlucky, man, you just don't even get to play. I'd say they're up there as one of the probably top 4 worst, hardest defends to face. Should make a video about that, huh? We got red? We could do red. Might as well kill some stuff. Okay, another win. How many more do we need now? We'll say 3. I don't know. I keep losing track. Mrs. Senny tells me what time she gets off every day, and I always forget what time she gets off. Because she gets off at different times every day. And I told her that's not usual. Most people go to work at a certain time and they get off at a certain time every day. You don't have to remember a different time every single day. So, yeah, I should probably be able to remember something like that. But it also changes every single day. One day it's 4, one day it's 4:30, one day it's 3, one day it's 5. It's like, how am I supposed to remember what time you get off today? She did eventually get a raise at work, but she still deserves so much more. It sucks. Like, Her boss took forever to give her a raise that she deserved. And now that she got it, she still isn't getting what she deserved, but it's like she just got one, so she can't really complain. It was kind of smart for them to give her like that, her raise that they gave her, because now she can't really complain for a little bit. Even though she's still like underpaid by at least $1 or $2 an hour. Just got it to be less crazy. They like fight her on her PTO all the time. Like she has PTO and she never gets to use it pretty much unless she scratches and claws and schedules it like 3-4 months in advance. Because they can't run anything without her. Everybody there's like stupid. And for some reason they're not scared of oh my god, what if she leaves? She literally has an interview this Sunday. She's starting to get sick of it. Most places, like, yeah, if any one person leaves, like, they'll be fine. They'll figure it out. I've never even, like, when I got let go or whatever, it's like, yeah, they'll figure it out, you know? Like, I never thought, like, I was like, oh, they're never gonna be able to... Every place can freaking handle it eventually, no matter who leaves or whatever, but it's pretty crazy with her, in her case. Like, nobody there can do anything. They're all stupid, from what it sounds. But they would probably figure it out, I guess. It would really suck for them for a while. They need to... She could probably go somewhere else and make more money, like, immediately. And have an easier job. The grass ain't always greener either, and we're doing so much better right now. It's like, I don't want to rock the boat either. Like, I don't know. They need to just give her a raise and, like, I don't know. They're, like, finally doing okay in life. Of course, right now, she's, like, over it, wants to leave. That's what always happens. As soon as we, like, do okay, you want to make a change. Oh, I got yellow and red, okay. I haven't been paying too much attention here. I hope we're not... Luckily, that team is stupid. Alright, let's do one more. I lost track of how many we've done, but let's do one more. Looks like the adjustment worked, the tweak worked. But we haven't seen that exact team again, but... You know, how often are you going to see that exact team in Guild Wars? Probably, maybe once. Purple, extra turn. Yellow and brown is not good, because freaking Stinker Man is frozen. So, let's take it like this. Give us more mana. Red is okay. This is Centuragon and Zul'Goth with a empowered convert, you know? That's a decent team in there. Nothing too crazy, but competent. Worth beating. We're still frozen on yellow, so let's just ignore that stuff and do this. And let's kill something. Oh yeah, thanks for that. And we're pretty much starting from scratch here. Let's hit them with skulls, because we'll get yellow too. We're frozen. It's enough though. And Tina the crap out of them. Get out of here. Alright, Mr. Noob Duty, have a good day, dude. Thank you again. Good time to remind viewers why you take a 3-match over a 4-match when frozen. Because you have a chance at a mana surge, dude. When you take a 4-match, don't you just literally get... There's no chance at a mana surge, basically. Is the safest way to say it. So when you take a 4-match, there's no chance at a mana surge. But you get an extra turn. So it's always the best move, unless you're frozen. If you're frozen, a 4-match, no chance at a mana surge. And you won't get an extra turn. If you do a 3-match, you have a chance at a mana surge. And since you're not getting an extra turn anyway, you might as well take the 3-match, which will give you more mana than the 4-match. I know it's weird, but the 3-match has a higher chance of giving you more mana than the 4-match in that scenario. I think that's the safest way to say it without being wrong at all. Alright, so, I mean, it is what it is here. You guys saw the Immortal Titaness team did not lose at all. At all. The Ruby Weapontina team did lose once, but then we made a tweak, and it didn't lose again at all. So, you know, this is just unrestricted PvP, so it's not exactly Guild Wars, but it's the best we can do. So up to you. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said earlier, if I think I'm gonna win no matter what, I'll probably use Ruby Weapontina. If I'm a little bit scared, I might use Titaness. I don't know. But Titaness is also way slower. And they're both true damage. For some reason, Titaness didn't lose, though. I have no idea why. Maybe we just didn't face a hard enough team or something. But we did like 20 freaking fights. Like, there's plenty of chances for them to throw something at us. I don't know. It's not like I did 5 fights and said, oh, it's good, it's undefeated. You know, I did like 20 plus fights probably with that thing on 3 trophy. So, I think it's kind of weird that the Titaness one is the one that went undefeated and the Ruby Weapontina one actually lost. But after the slight tweak and turning it to Elementalist with an Anu, we won every single time. We did face we faced the Goblins, we faced, you know, Centuragon Zul'Goth, we faced lots of stuff. Nothing like super meta, but lots of hard teams. Goblins was kind of meta, but other than that, like I didn't see like triple Talk Shaka or anything in there. But let's make this video. So we're just gonna show both teams, and that's about it really. I might talk about Guild Wars real quick. Wand may be safest. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question what it does. The Immortal Titaness weapon. You heard the word mama, then so much confused me. Mama surge? Alright. And today we have a mech restriction in the upcoming Guild Wars. So I have 2 teams for you that I think are really good for this Guild Wars. And I'm going to show it to you right now. But first, let's go over just in general Guild Wars. Make sure you set your defense, please. You know, it's good no matter what time. You can have the worst team ever and it's still better than not setting a team. You want that morale bonus the next day. So make sure you set a defend. I set my defend here in Giant just because I know, like, I do Giant all the time, so I don't have to, like, think about it too bad. But I did Balder, Jarvise, Balder, the Onyx Giant, Titan, double blue, green, minus yellow. Just make sure you set a defend, basically. That's the first thing. Leaderboards, we're in 35th. I'm in 2nd place. The rewards, we got Dracos as our shiny troop, so it won't be useful in Guild Wars, but it's nice to get a turd shined up a little bit. So make sure you get your 18 wins and get all rewards here. Is it worth buying this thing? You know, I always recommend stuff like this because it's not very expensive. And you get extra stuff that you're just going to do this no matter what anyway, right? So you might as well get extra rewards. I'm not buying it, but I'm totally free to play, so. But the teams, let's show them. PvP, dum-dum. I'm going to go Central Spire. I'm going to do 3 trophy. We ran these through on the stream today. They're just technically going on right now still. But if you want to check it out, if you want to see way more fights, go check out the stream today. This team did lose 1 time, but then I made a tweak and it didn't lose after that. So, you got Elementalist, but you could do Mechanist. We were trying to decide. That's the one thing I can't decide. I have 2 teams and I can't really decide between the 2 of them. And I also can't decide between Elementalist and Mechanist. So I'm still, I don't know, I think either way's decent, so you should be fine, whatever you decide. But Mechanist would give you a faster start, and it has Dispel. Elementalist, if you can get your Bork up, and you don't have too slow of a start, it's probably better in the long run, with all the extra turns, like doing all the stuff it does with the third trait. So, Elementalist didn't lose at all for me. Mechanist with the Ruby Weapon Athena did lose once. It was against one of the hardest teams. But yeah, match yellow or brown. Of course, extra turns are always king. You want to get up Bork as soon as possible. So yellow and brown. Yellow and brown, yellow and brown. There's Bork. Bork should at least get up the wand. Like, Bork is a really good mana generator. Or the Ruby Weapon, sorry. Right, we got a Ruby Weapon. They do have Tina. Ow! Whoa! Jeez, of course in the video they want to kill me. We got Stinker Tinker Man, so... Oh boy, now we don't. Jeez, of course this has to happen. Alright. Uh-oh. Gonna be close. Oh, we still do it. Man, that didn't happen at all. Up until I made the video, but, I mean, it is what it is, we still won. That was crazy, though. Of course, as soon as I start recording, they instant kill me with a 10% chance, so don't take too much out of that. That was just a lucky instant kill they got with that Panther. We still ended up winning, even though they got super lucky, so that might even prove, you know, something. Alright, yellow. Got Bork. Oh, we look for extra turns. We play it like Guild Wars. Right here's an extra turn. I want that Elementalist to go off as much as possible. Alright, now we do Ruby Weapon if we have both. Unless they're almost dead, then you can do Tina. Extra turns. Okay. Tina. Some kills. Bork it. Pretty much only cast Stinker Man if there's nothing else going on or you need a summon. It's the only reason he's there, really. We win again. Alright, let me show a few more since we almost lost that first fight. But like I said, dude, it was a tip. Oh, we have Maelstrom Dagonath. This will be a test. Oh, they got CT, they got Diamantina. Alright, we got a yellow extra turn, but we're frozen on yellow. So we do not want to be doing that. We can take the brown into the yellow up there. Gives us Bork. Bork it. Gets everybody else up. Look for extra turns. I don't see any. So Ruby Weapon. It's because it also mana generates, you know. Could, like, booty gems could explode and you could get an extra turn somehow. Like, Tina will never get an extra turn, so you always do Ruby Weapon first. Now we only have Tina, so we'll cast it. Killed their hero. Alright, we got Bork. Feels like we always have something once we get going. Alright, we got Ruby Weapon. So close. Get an extra turn there. Let's go Bork. Nice. Alright, now's a good time for Tina. Either way, really. Well, Tina because Maelstrom Dagonath. So Tina for sure. That way you can hit Maelstrom Dagonath. That's a good thing about Tina. My other team uses Immortal Titaness. The good thing about Tina is it can always hit Maelstrom Dagonath if it's submerged. Alright, let's see if we can at least fight one more decently hard fight with this one. What do we got? Okay, double Chrysanthrax, Cynthia, Leprechaun. That's a decently hard fight. We're not frozen at all. They're frozen on purple and green. The red extra turn here. Oh, we got brown and yellow. We got both up already? Holy shart. Luckily we got Deluge on. This is tough, bro. Why is it throwing all the tough fights at me as soon as I start the video? Oh, we got 71 or 65. I think I'm gonna risk it and hope I hit that Chrysanthrax. Oh yeah, get out of here. Alright, that was a decently hard fight, so I think that's good enough. I mean, let's look at the next one. You can either pad our resume or do a harder... Let's do one more with this team, since... Ooh! Yuck! Yucky. Nasty. Alright. Yuck. Why is it throwing all the hard fights at me all of a sudden, dude? You guys notice that? It's trying to mess me up. Alright. This one's nasty. It's a disgusting, nasty team over there. It's gross. Yuck. Ugh. Not a good start either. Come on, baby. Of course, we're frozen. Yay. Yay. What is going on? God, it's disgusting. This is gonna ruin everything. Are you kidding me? I don't know what to do here. I feel like we're screwed. Already. Not good, dude. Stop it. Being bad. Quit being bad. Alright, let's see. We need, like, the most extra turns out of that crap that we can get. I don't know. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Could do Stinker Man, or we could do Ruby Weapon. They're frozen on green and blue. I think we gotta do Ruby Weapon now, in case it dies. Because we can always summon in after that. Alright, come on, baby. Okay. Give me something here. Come on. No, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Give me something. Suck. Alright, I guess we do Stinker Man. It did help because he gave us life. So it helped our Ruby Weapon survive. If I go this way... Or I can go this way and get some yellow. Should help us Stinker Man a little bit. We got a troop that's blocking Ruby Weapon, but hey. Something's better than nothing. Man, we're not out of the woods yet. Big time. We're not out of the woods yet. Why does this have to be on the video? Why couldn't this be on the stream? Brown would be great. I guess I'm gonna take blue and hope for yellow up top. We don't need yellow that bad though. It's just Stinker Man, so never mind. But I guess we got. I guess the red. I don't know. What are they doing? What's this do? Blue? Alright, I'm gonna take blue. Maybe somehow that helped some sort of way. Alright, we got this. Explode all red gems, deal damage to first enemy based on my armor, 15% chance to self-destruct. I think we gotta do that. Oh! Now what? We got it again. Okay, we could kill their first enemy. That's cool. We got rid of a Takshaka. It did destroy itself, though. 65, of course. Can't be 69. Nice. I wish this was a skull, like a regular skull. If that was a regular skull, that'd be nice. But it's just gonna explode and like screw everything up. I guess we gotta cast Ruby. Oh, we could do Stinker Man. Stinker Man would help. He gives 70 armor and life. Be 78. Which is just enough, I think. So I think I'm gonna do that. But then they get like... They're gonna hit skulls, that's fine. I'll probably get skull baited. Red extra turn. Ruby weapon. Oh my gosh, they're about to start casting again. Luckily they're all tangled up. Screwed up. It's the Elementalist saving us. Wow, to capture this on video. I'm the best. We win. Okay, so yeah, even against a nasty, disgusting, gross team, we still win. So that's testimonial for that team. Here's the team code. You shouldn't have that much trouble, though. That was the most disgusting, gross team you could see almost, other than, like, triple Takshaka. That was pretty much triple Takshaka, because it was Ember Claw instead of, you know? But the Elementalist saved us, the Tink saved us, and we won. So we win still. We win still. We didn't lose anything. We won every time. There you go. Let's try the other team. Let's see how the other team does. That's the first one. I got two for you. They're pretty similar, but not exactly. This one is a Bork Wand of Stars, Mortal Titaness Tink. Let's throw that at the Central Spire 3 trophy as well and see what happens. Woo! That was close, y'all. Alright, triple Diamantina. I don't know what the heck... What's up with that? Brown. Could get purple and red. I don't really want purple and red though. I just want the brown for real. Or the yellow. There's Bork. Oh, I didn't switch teams. Dang it. Oh well, we get to see this one more time. It's fine. Just pad its stats a little bit. Forgot to paste. Oh, this looks like an extra turn, right? Pad its stats a little bit. There you go. Another 3 trophy. That's how it should go. If you don't face the most disgusting, nasty triple Takshaka team that we beat. Alright, here we go. The other team. There you go. This one we got Mechanist on, but it never lost with Mechanist on. But you could do Elementalist. I guess I'll stick with Mechanist for now. Scary. Alright, this is, you know, pad your stats type of fight, but, you know, sometimes you will fight teams like this. I can't make them give me a hard fight. Of course they gave me one of the hardest 2 fights, though. We did so many fights on stream, and then as soon as I start my video, they give me, like, the 2 hardest fights we've seen the whole time. Almost. We did lose once on stream. Alright, so here's Titanus, man. You know, of course, we just cast it, I guess. And whenever you have Wand, you do Wand. Because there's a chance of getting an extra turn, you know? The Bork, there's no chance, but Bork is to get the team up quick. Let's switch to Elementalist this time. Or we'll show a couple with Mechanist and a couple with Elementalist, and that'll be it. 17 minutes, guys. I gotta hurry here. Jeez. That's 20 minutes. Under 20 would be great. Brown and yellow. What? I thought that'd give me yellow, too. We got Wand. On this team, it's Wand. Take extra turns. I was looking for that overhang. I don't see it, though. Alright, Titanus. Wand. Free skulls. Honk honk. Honk if you're horny, as I was saying on the stream. Then we talked about wieners. Come on, man. Bork it. If all else fails, bork it. And they're dead. Alright, let's do like one more maybe. I don't know. I don't want to make this too long. And we had some really hard fights. So let's, that had an Anu on, but it didn't need an Anu, by the way. I could have done 3 Orpheus there. But, let's do one fight with Elementalist just to show that that works too. Stop, bro. Elementalist. I think it's the safest way to go. But, Mechanist is good too. Mechanist has always been, like, the second best class to use in Guild Wars. So now that we have a mech restriction, it's not crazy to use Mechanist. Brown and yellow, please. Great. Brown and yellow, please. There's some yellow. Come on, baby. So once you get going, you won't even... It'll be better than Mechanist, but it's like the very beginning of the fight. It's where Mechanist helps, really. But if you can get going, then the Elementalist is better. That was an easy fight. Alright. Man, I gotta put in the title that there were some crazy fights. Alright, one more. Because that was easy. That was too easy. This one's Maelstrom Dagonath Zarg. Okay, this is worthy of a finale fight. They keep not wanting to give me brown and yellow though, which is unfortunate. Come on, Bork. Yikes! Oh my gosh! I always gotta go one more, don't I? Push my luck too far this time, I think. We'll see, though. Why do you gotta be frozen? We only... Gotta be frozen. Bro?
Mana surge.
Okay, we got Stinker Man. Oh!
Mana surge.
Pushing my luck. Come on, baby. Triple damage against somebody that's an enemy, though. What would triple 74 be? That would be 225. That could kill something. I think we got to take the chance. Oh, get out of here, you motherfucker. You little dorkanath, whatever your name is. Maelstrom dorkanath. You thought you could beat me? Dude, nobody can beat me. What are you talking about? I push my luck and I still win. Dorkanath. Alright, Zarg. Shut up and sit down. Alright, we are frozen on blue. Of course. One good thing about Immortal Titanus is that Maelstrom Dagonath cannot kill him. And luckily, Tink survived long enough. I think I was frozen on yellow. That was a dumb move. Come on, man. Oh my god, if he... I better lock in. Alright, yellow we're frozen on, of course. There's a red storm, so I'm gonna do this and hope I get red too. Of course not. Oh my gosh, bro! They might still beat me! Oh my god, dude. There's no way! No! I quit. I give up. I guess there's no video. I'm not putting that out. Fuck. Piece of shit. God damn it. Now what, bro? I guess the first team? Because that team lost. I'll just do the first team, I guess. I don't know. I had to throw some bullshit at me. I saw it as soon as I started a freaking video, bro. And I almost pulled it off. And then I started getting, like, cocky. And then they beat me still. So that's funny. At least you got to see some funny stuff. That was funny. But I'm going to get out of here. That's annoying as hell. That was annoying. But that's Guild Wars. That's a good example of what could happen, I guess. Immortal Titanus survived the Dagonath. I kill the Dagonath, and then somehow one Zarg beats me. One stupid Zarg with the dumbest weapon I've ever seen in my life in first slot. The stupidest, dumbest weapon in first slot ever. It was like a Thrall and Zarg. Thrall and Zarg beat me somehow. I was all frozen. It's because they had Elementalist and... Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do now. It is what it is. I don't know what to do. Titanus lost, and technically the other one lost too, like, on the stream. Like, one time. That's not crazy. Like, if you do enough freaking fights, you're going to lose eventually, no matter what team you got, but... What do you guys think? Put it in the comments, like, in the chat right now. Because I don't know, I scrapped that video. That video's trash now. I can't put that out. Well, you get to see it on stream. It's still recorded if anybody wants to see it. I'm not trying to hide anything, but, you know. What do I do now? That was like some stupid statue, stick it up your butt, yellow, dumb weapon. I don't know what it was. It's just Elementalist, really. It's like it got harder and harder and harder, and I like waited too long. And then I did one fight too many. I should have just cut my losses after that. Well, I pulled that one fight out of my butt. I should have stopped there. I could still do that, but I don't know. I know what happened after, so. I don't know what we could have done there. I did get a little cocky after killing their Dagonath. Maybe I could have did some better moves. I did make a mistake one move, I think. I'll have to go back and watch it. Gives life to all allies. See, that's nothing. That wouldn't help anything. I don't know. I don't think it was the weapon doing anything. It was the class and the Thrall and the Zarg. Well, it had nothing to do with the weapon they chose. The barrier was annoying, but I could have killed the other. I could have killed Throg and Zarg, and then who cares about the dumb barrier? I don't think that weapon's good and like it's recommended for. Yeah. How'd I kill their freaking Dagonath and still lose? That was ridiculous. God. Silence is the first enemy, too. Now, it might be a good sweaty wrestler if you want to be an asshole team, you know? I don't think it'd ever be good on offense, though. Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to, like, go record, like, freaking 10 fights in a row winning or something. I don't even know. I might wait till tomorrow now or something. I'm not sure. Got the stream, I guess. It did its job. I don't, like I said, okay, so if there's a, the greeter at Walmart does their job too, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean they're running the business and making money. The one that killed me was Zarg and Thrall. If you don't see that, then I don't know what to tell you. You're like, just because the weapon was on the team makes it good? If you take Thrall or Zarg off that team, that would not happen again. If you take that weapon off the team and still have Elementalist, that could still happen. It wasn't the weapon. Anyway, if you want to think that weapon's good, go for it, but I don't agree. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. I'm irritated. That's funny, though. Getting irritated is funny. So it's a funny thing. I'm glad to get it recorded. Alright, have a good one. You guys are the best. Thank you, Mr. Noob Duty and Sauna. You guys rock. Another good stream. I'll see y'all Thursday for Guild Wars. Let's hope that don't happen in Guild Wars. That would suck. I don't think they could possibly make that team in Guild Wars, though, could they? Probably not. Tomorrow's a new day, yep. Hey, I'm at some really good wins in there, too. Just because I finished on a crazy loss where I almost won anyway. Like, I'm still cool with that. That was good. I almost pulled it out of my butt, so. Whatever. Alright, I'll see you guys. Have a good one. You're the best.